Hip hop since 1987.com.
Stands out mostly, but even Millsaps was really well challenged. So I feel pretty good about the way that we played overall. But there are things that we can clean up. Kelly was very good.
Coach, when Thomas gets the ball in his hands, just as a coach watching him, how comfortable or confident are you that he's going to score?
Yeah, I mean, usually you'd call timeout in that situation, but he actually, I could see him down the court kind of wave off the idea of a timeout. And so I told him, all right, go win the game. That's what you have to do if you wave off an idea of a timeout. So I trust him to do that, and ultimately he's made so many big plays. You have to, you believe in your guys.
How does he build that shot? Obviously, when he first arrives, or something like that.
Makes a boatload of shots.
It's just over time you start to say, does he know that he has that?
Sure.
I guess at some point.
Say it's pretty green, a light. Yeah, it's got pretty green light. Yeah.
How do you? What did Kelly do tonight to be so effective?
Well, I mean, we had to play skilled against Howard. I mean, that was something that we thought about obviously going in. I thought he did a pretty good job on Millsap guarding him in the first half, and then Millsap got him a couple times in the second. But for the most part, Kelly was an effective offensive player throughout the entire night and a really helpful defender. When they went super small late, put us in a bind a little bit with the way that Dunleavy was shooting the ball. But they'll do that some. Thanks.
Breakfast is regular, but me and Jonas went for Thai food at lunch, so maybe that helps.
A little fire in the belly?
Yeah, maybe.
Why were you able to be so effective, really, from the jump tonight?
They're a team that really is help-oriented. They tried to take IT out of it early, kind of trap them up pick and rolls, really pull over, and he was making great early passes to shooters, and we were wide open.
How much pressure did you guys feel to get this win? I mean, obviously you want to be successful, but with Al coming back, first came back, it seemed you guys, that mindset was really
get this win. We really wanted to dig this one out for Al. I mean, he deserved it, and I'm glad that we could get it from him.
Were you surprised at the win?
And I was a little surprised. I figured it would happen because that's the way it goes in these businesses. But he did a lot for this team, this organization, this community. That I see from the outside, but now seeing it the inside and seeing what he does for our team, our organization, and our city is pretty special. So it's tough, but it is the business, and hopefully through the booth they're still appreciative of everything that he's done for them.
Early on, did it help you that you talked about guys being left open, they were leaving you open?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say they were just blatantly leaving me. I think they were trying to help on other guys, help on IT's drives, and other games. People don't help. He has 52, so you got to do something. But it was good that we could step up and make some shots and take a little pressure off him.
Kelly, what are you doing different, or is this slowing down defensively for you? You seem to be just kind of in the middle of everything, making plays, kind of getting your body in a good position.
Yeah, just working at being in the right position, as much as you possibly can. Helping out other guys and cracking back, all that kind of stuff that makes a team's defense really good. And it's mindset, and anybody can do it. You just gotta think one step ahead.
You guys' assist to turnover ratio was strong all night long. How much does it help having bigs with that skill that can also I
think it's huge. Be able to play through the bigs and bigs that can make plays. Al's probably one of the best in the league at that. Sharing the ball, making plays, putting the ball on the floor, shooting it, spreading it. Just having skill, at all five positions is really, really tough to guard. And, you can see that.
Was that something different from the playoffs a year ago? Something that you guys have?
Yeah, I mean, we were a little bit banged up in the playoffs. Yeah. I didn't get to play 4 or 5 of the game. So Jay, his ankles a little roughed up. Avery was out. So no, we were a little banged up, and so we kind of owed him.
Is it fun to see a little emotion at Val?
Yeah, it's awesome to see something at Val. Look at him, he's ready too, man. You guys are out here talking to me, man.
Thank you, guys.
How much were the emotions flowing through?
You know, I felt like I was fine. I was able to, focus on the game. Before the game, I got a chance to catch up with a lot of the coaches, a lot of the guys, and that was good.
Did the boost hurt?
They were unexpected. I don't want to say anything, but it is what it is. I know there's a lot of fans out there that appreciated my time here, and I appreciate them.
You were all smiles during that tribute video too.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. That was cool. That was a good video. Looking back at my career here.
You stepped up, you ended up the line very shortly after the game started, Blues started. Did that hit you at all?
No, I just I think it's the first time I actually missed 2 free throws like that in a row all season. It was just very, I thought I had it good, but nah, I mean, I'm used to that.
What about Isaiah?
That was amazing. I mean, we had the game in control. We let it get out of hand. They made some tough shots. They just wouldn't quit, and Isaiah saved the day.
What does that mean for you? How good does that feel to have your teammates up and down the roster coming through? Isaiah, Kelly, and other guys as well.
Yeah, Kelly had a great night. I'm just very proud of the group. I think they made a bigger deal of it than I did. I mean, I was just ready to play, and they really wanted to win this game, and I just appreciate their effort and everything they did.
When you were here, Hardaway Jr. was a guy kind of struggled to get in games out the bench. I know you're playing against him, but what was like kind of seeing him out there doing really well?
It's great to see, man. Tim has come a long way. He's put in a lot of hard work. And the vision that Coach Bud had for him, I think he's starting to see it because, he's becoming, that deadly of a shooter.
How could you talk about that 20-point lead in the third quarter, how that lead set you up in this win?
Yeah, that was very important. We'll have to go and look back and see what we can do better as a group because, we let it slip there. The good thing is that, it's still January. We still have a ways to go as a group to get better.
You know what time it is. I'm Jay.
Yeah. Guys were up big, and then next thing you know, it's a one-possession game. Talk about executing down the stretch and getting this win.
Somehow, somewhere, we got to figure it out. We got to do a better job of executing, but it's just tough when you're up 20. The other team really has nothing to lose, so they're giving it their all, and they switched their whole lineup and went small, and we're making a lot of tough shots. Other than a few key turnovers we had, I think we did an all right job of calming ourselves down and getting the win.
Now, you kind of called an audible there. Brad wanted to. What did you see, or what made you feel that you guys didn't need to stop play, that you guys need to keep going?
It was just, that moment. It's like he was trying to, I think he was trying to call timeout at first. Yeah. Then he was trying to do a play. He wanted to pick and roll, but I called it off a little bit, and he trusts me. At the end, he said, hell of a shot. But it was something I wanted to try to take advantage of. Bazemore had that look in his face like he was going to get a stop, and I had other plans.
What does that mean to you when the coach, who's already proven himself as a very good exit in those guys, but he trusts your decision-making in a moment like that?
It means everything. Because without him and this team, I wouldn't be in the position I am. He lets me be me. He puts me in position to be me. And that's the definition of our relationship right there. He really trusts me in that type of situation, and I can't thank him enough.
Can you come back to score? When you wave off the timeout, when you see Brad's probably going to take one, what are you looking for? And then when you actually change the
with me, I just, it was, 2-second differential?
Yeah.
They were switching every pick and roll, and I felt like I had advantage on Bazemore. And I knew I can get to my spot without a pick and roll, and I just tried to do the best I possibly could. And I got close to the elbow and just pulled up. I've worked on that shot thousands of times.
I know coming in, you wanted to get a win for Al tonight.
Yeah.
Just being able to accomplish that, was that mean to the team?
It was great. That's all we wanted. That's all we wanted. Heard a few boos at the beginning when they called his name, but I'm glad they appreciate him when they did a standing ovation, because he's a hell of a, not just basketball player, but a hell of a guy, and we needed to get that win for him. We knew it was big for him.
Were you surprised that there were that many boos for him?
I am. Like, you don't boo a guy like that. You're not turning down money like that. None of them people they're booing are turning down that money. So he went to a situation he thought it would maybe be a little better. And like I said, a guy like that with that type of character, you can't boo. That's disrespectful.
You kind of have a rivalry with this team going back to the playoffs, and they're right there with you in the Eastern Conference. What does this win mean at this point?
It means a lot.
You need to put that light on, boo.
It means a lot. Every win counts, but this one means a lot, especially with Al coming back, and then they beat us in the playoffs. We definitely wanted to come in here and try to sneak a win out.
From your perspective,
had a pretty feisty play. You and Schroder had a pretty feisty playoff series. Was there any added motivation instead of to just kind of make sure you won that individual battle tonight?
Every time I 7-4, I want to win a battle. And, I mean, he's not somebody I'm worried about. I'm worried about doing what's best for my team and getting my team a win, and I'll worry about the rest later.
Isaiah, how about the spark that Kelly gave you off the bench with his three-point shooting?
The defense they were doing, especially in the first half when they were just doubling me and keeping two guys on me, like, Kelly's perfect for that situation because he spaces the floor and he's going to knock down open shots. And he took advantage of his opportunity today, and we needed that. We needed every shot he made, and he played big for us.
And speaking of that last play, you surprised they didn't try to hit you with a double team on that last shot?
Yeah, I was surprised, but I mean, with the one-on-one, I wanted to take advantage of it. I feel like one-on-one, nobody can guard.
That's when we talked that timeout. You kind of sensed that you could kind of get them before they would make that move defensively.
Yeah, I feel like if we had a timeout, I mean, Brad does the best exit all, so we probably would have scored two anyway. I'm not gonna lie.
But do your eyes kind of light up when you see that? You know the clock's winding down, and you got the one-on-one matchup.
Yeah, you want that moment. I mean, every basketball player wants that moment. And for it to be that close in shot clock and game clock, I just tried to take advantage of it and get what I wanted.
So the schedule, it kind of works out for you. May be able to catch your favorite football team here in Atlanta. You gonna try to stay?
No, I'm not gonna stay, but the Seahawks are definitely gonna win.
Thank you, Isaiah.
Hip Hop since 1987.com.